hopefully the weather is okay for them. We talked about solar flares earlier. Hopefully nothing else is going on that will impede their efforts.
Yeah, and nothing looks to be on the horizon right now, so that's at least the good news. And we're actually getting to enjoy a bit of the sunshine ourselves right here in the Pacific Northwest. The cloud coverage starting to break free, allowing for those bright blue, sunny, and warmer conditions to once again return to the Pacific Northwest. A beautiful live look over downtown Portland on this Thursday, I should say. Let's not go back to Tuesday, as our temperatures currently sit at about 52 degrees. And we'll start to see those clouds continue to break apart as that sunshine takes over and our highs approach 60 degrees. And you can see here on satellite and radar, not a lot of activity, especially when we're talking about rain and snow after a relatively active week for us. As we zoom into the Mount Hood area, that's where the clear conditions have once again returned, as our temperatures are hovering just above the freezing mark at 34 right now, but that's not slowing down a lot of the skiers and snowboarders as our base layer really starts to rebound over the past several days. You'll remember back at the beginning of February, we were shaving off about 1 inch to 2 inches of snow daily, but now quickly seeing over 100 inches for the Timberline Lodge area, and even more snow is expected. So that's really going to help to close the deficit or the gap between where we currently are, which is right around 95 inches for Timberline Lodge. Fast forward to where we should be, that's closer to about 128 inches. So that's about a 33-inch difference, and we'll likely close that gap as additional snow is going to be measured in feet once we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. And that comes as our snow elevation levels are expected to dip down close to about 1,000 feet from Monday night into Tuesday morning. Right now, it's still really too soon to tell who will see snow and who will just experience the rain. But here's our timeline with the futurecast, keeping those mostly clear skies overhead, not only this afternoon, but through the overnight hours. And for the start of the day tomorrow, maybe a few more clouds as we fall back into the upper 30s in many cases. Another round of sunshine. We're talking about temperatures close to about 60 degrees by the afternoon. That will be a nice change of pace and giving us maybe a false sense of spring. You can read up on exactly what that is right now at KOIN.com, but we are expecting to see the clouds start to increase by the time we get Saturday, but Saturday itself expected to be on the drier side before everything really starts to ramp up Sunday. And you'll notice a lot of goose eggs here across our area, as we expect to see very little in the form of rain over the next several days as mild temperatures once again return to our area. But watch, once we get into Sunday and Monday, cooler temperatures dive their way further to the south, really impacting the central northern plains and eventually the Great Lakes. But we'll get a taste of those more winter-like conditions by the time we get to next week. And that's where we all got to buckle up, because the roller coaster ride is in full force. 60 degrees for Friday, dropping nearly 15 degrees by the time we get into Monday, with an expected high of about 45. 58, that's our expected high today. We'll see a little bit more of that sunshine with north winds at about 3 to 6 miles per hour out the north, with a few clouds lingering as our early morning lows fall back into the upper 30s. Our 7-day forecast does show a really nice stretch of weather. I'm just going to hide Monday and Tuesday here. We don't necessarily want to look at that, as those temperatures get more in the realm of winter-like weather, mid-40s for us, maybe a rain-snow mix if you're up in elevation. Of course, all of us here at KOIN 6 are going to be keeping a very close eye on this potential round of winter weather. But right now, it just looks to be like a cold rain for our area, because those daytime highs still well above the freezing mark.
That's what I like to hear.
I know.
Yes. I mean, snow's great in the mountain, but I can't.
Here, we just like the rain.
I just can't drive. Yes. I can't get around. Okay, we'll be right back. Stick around.